Richness becomes of the fact it's a blend of several grapes.
Ah, good.
Yeah.
Which ones?
So in the rosé it's Grenache, Cinsault, it's Finesse, Cinsault, and Syrah.
They're all
And
red ones.
the complexity of the three variety grapes.
Oh God, here he goes.
I mean, you just squash the grapes really and let them ferment. That's essentially what winemaking is. And then we drink it and we do this and we go, yeah, that's nice. Or, you know, ugh, that's a lot of filthy frog grog.
It's a very funny way to speak about wine.
I think she's terrific. She likes the artistry of it, which I appreciate.
We've only been here 10 minutes and James has already knocked back several glasses of rosé. I suppose it's too much to hope that he'll be more reserved with Marine's array of aromatic reds.
Drink. Come, fill the cup.
James, I'm actually getting a little irritated about this fact that I can't take you to a wine tasting without you hovering the stuff back as though it's a wretched public bar. He spends half the time, you know, pouring wine down his throat, serves himself all alone, doesn't wait to be asked, you know. No, what, good manners, James? Oh, no good manners.
He does get cross with me because he thinks I'm a drunk. You drink wine and you drink beer so that you can talk balls to your friends. That's what it's for.
I'm amazed that the National Pub Association doesn't have you as its spokesman, then. I mean, the amount of rubbish you managed to come out with. How many glasses of that, James? There's 5 glasses. This is a wine tasting. All I've done is sniff this stuff so far. You've had 3/4 of a bottle. I mean, you won't even be able to walk out the door at this rate.
Well, you're driving.
I'm too right, I am. Over the last few days, I've been trying to teach James about different grape varieties. Soon, I'll be putting his knowledge to the test. But first, a quick detour to what is probably the Rhone Valley's most famous location.
Right, give me 3 concise wine facts that I need to know about Chateauneuf-du-Pape in, I'm going to give you 8 seconds from now.
Chateauneuf-du-Pape is not just a single wine, it's a town and it's a region which makes lots of wines, dozens and dozens of producers. Secondly, Chateauneuf-du-Pape uses 13 different grape varieties, the most of in any appellation in France. Thirdly, Chateauneuf-du-Pape is never cheap. It's
Neuf said.
No, not Neuf said. Not
Yes.
Neuf said. Not Neuf said. If you buy a Chateauneuf-du-Pape, you need to go 15, 20, 25 quid. You see £10 bottles of Chateauneuf-du-Pape in the shop, and they're no good.
Now that Oz has armed me with all the facts I'll ever need to know about Chateauneuf-du-Pape, I feel absolutely no obligation to attend his next class. Oz wants to go and taste all 13 grape varieties, and I haven't got the strength, to be honest. Apart from which I'd drink them all and then I'd just be slaughtered again and he'd get cross with me. So I'd rather leave him on his own so that he can be undisturbed in his degustation.
You don't know what you're missing, mate. This is Chateau Beaucastel. It grows all 13 of the grape varieties permitted by the local appellation, or wine authority. My guide is son of the house, Pierre Perrin. Firstly, can I say, I'm really sorry that James, my colleague, hasn't come. I mean, he seems completely incapable of doing more than one tasting a day. This is probably the only place in the world where you can taste these 13 different grape varieties. I've wanted to do this for years, and I thought I'd better put myself absolutely under the cosh, do it blind, and see whether I can get 13 right.
Oz would rather do this on his own without me there, supposedly being rude to his host. And meanwhile, to be honest, I'm very happy doing what I would normally do in France, which is sitting in a small, slightly grubby bar and enjoying a beer in the company of this rather magnifique, big, tough Frenchman whose father was probably in the resistance. And I think this is terrific. Monsieur, une autre bière, s'il vous plaît?
Well, red or white, I've actually no idea. Oh, it smells nice and rich. I mean, actually, to be honest, with this wind, it's not that easy to smell things, but...
At this precise moment, I suspect a certainty, I would say, that he's pulling that face. But he'll be absolutely as happy as a king doing that, Oz. He's been left on his own with 13 grape varieties. Well, there is no better scenario for that man.
God, I just said that was a Grenache.
No, it's wrong.
Ah, my second choice would be Syrah. That's probably wrong as well.
It's wrong as well.
Yep, good. Tell me what it is.
It's Mourvedre.
Ah, Mourvedre, the dreaded
Mourvedre.
Mourvedre. Right, that's wrong. Sanso.
No, it's Grenache.
The most acid grape I can think of around here is Pigpool.
No.
Ah, damn.
I wonder how he's doing.
A little bit thin, a little bit acid, a little bit bitter. Well, that seems to me like Sanso.
No.
No. Damn, what is it?
That's a Counoise.
I reckon it's white. Is it white?
It is white, yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. At least you got the colour right. And I think it is Claret.
It is Claret.
Good God.
Good job.
Ah, I thought it was going to be 13-0 to the Perrins. Oh, thank goodness for that. My final score was just 3 out of 13, which either goes to show how complicated this grape variety business can be, or is a devastating comment on my palate. Right, now it's time for James's test. This is Chateau Hospitalet. It's surrounded by 250 acres of vineyards which grow primarily Syrah, Mourvedre and Grenache grapes. This is the hairy James.
Bonjour, monsieur. Very well, thank you.
The man behind the chateau is winemaker, ex-French rugby international and altogether cool dude Gérard Bertrand. Like most winemakers, Gérard and his team create blended wines. They weigh up the unique qualities of each grape variety and then combine them in different amounts to create the wine with the flavour they want.
It's quite interesting. There's quite a lot of sunshine in this flavour.
It's very interesting because maybe we will put only 2 or 3% in the final blend of this, you know, because it's important to manage the percentage of different varietals in the final blend. Good.
I've challenged James to make a blend of his own. His final effort will be judged by Gérard. First up, it's the Syrah.
Right, I'm going to put about 70% of the Syrah in, because that is the guts of Cuvée Rosbif.
Now remember, Syrah is the intensely rich and spicy grape.
Now, let me...
Next up, Mourvedre.
Interesting dryness in the throat, less fruitiness, it's less full-bodied on the tongue than the other one. It's not as strong as it smells, but the lingering aftertaste is more metallic. It tastes more stainless steel. I think I need about 15 millilitres of that.
15.
Oh no, 10. 10
maybe.
Yeah. And then what's this grape? Grenache. There you see, this is where you get the heat and the slight.
The southernness, that's where you get that sense of the sun just blazing down on the vineyards,
but there's also
shriveling up those grapes.
There's also the mystery of the Orient in there somewhere. I think I'll finish it off with that.
Right, that's 20% Grenache, 10% Mourvedre and 70% Syrah. Has he made a decent wine?
This is my blend, okay, let's have a little aeration. And a little quiet, please. This is a truly historic moment. I think I might have cocked it up.
I can drink it. It's very good.
It's very drinkable.
James is a genius, you know.
I really hate to hear you say that.
Merci, James.
Merci, monsieur. It's superb. I never thought I'd get this excited about it. It's terrific. I'm very happy. And you're driving. Why don't you go and wait in the car? That's what chauffeurs do.
Hi, James.
For more information about blends and grape varieties, log on to bbc.co.uk/food. Next week, we relieve the world's most expensive vineyard of some of its prized assets. Look it.
And James faces his toughest challenge yet when I test him on an ancient concept that lies at the very heart of French wine.
French, terroir, English, cobblers.
Right now, celebrating extraordinary surgical skills at the Brain Hospital on BBC One. Hit thriller Torchwood here on BBC Two next. Drastic action for the 34-stone teenager on BBC Three. And on BBC Four, John Voight stars in Western drama